Mini episode 1594 of the FDH Lounge is brought to you by Sportsology, delivering unconventional columns and webcasts about sports, TV, music, movies, and more. Follow them on the web at sportsology.com.
The FDH Lounge. You'll want to schedule your life around it.
A long time ago, on a gloomy, wet Cleveland spring night, two men stand alone amidst the late-night drizzle. Their voices echo across the vacant station parking lot as they debate the merits of the great American radio show that have been missing for far too long. On that night, an idea was born. That idea became the FDH Lounge. Welcome to the FDH Lounge.
Welcome to FDH Lounge mini episode 1594. I'm FDH managing partner Rick Morris here with our spoiler-free review of the Netflix series Ozark. Here's our top 5 notes of interest about this crime thriller set in the backwoods. Number 5. It is often compared to Breaking Bad because lead character Marty Byrde goes from mild-mannered Chicago financial advisor to Mexican drug cartel money launderer. When Marty's partner is caught stealing from their dangerous bosses and is killed, Marty saves his own skin by coming up with a creative plan to move his family to the Ozarks and launder money under the radar in various tourist trap enterprises. Marty's wife Wendy, estranged from him at the start of the series, attempts to leverage her political and business connections to try to build a life on what she imagines will be the other side of their present ordeal. Along the way, the Byrde's teenage kids act out in significant ways, and Wendy's brother and father play complicating roles as well. Wendy's transformation into one of the most formidable and unsympathetic characters on the show is fascinating. The Byrdes also end up intertwined with the area's two major criminal families, the Langmores and the Snells, and the most interesting counterpart for Marty is his quasi-protege, the sassy and ballsy young Ruth Langmore. The FBI, various political figures, the Kansas City mob, and a brand new riverboat casino all factor into a landscape that is far more complicated than Marty bargained for. Number 4. Jason Bateman and Laura Linney head up a very gifted cast that yields great performances up and down the line. Guiding Light alum Tom Pelphrey brings his trademark intensity to the role of Wendy's brother, and Julia Garner is truly a revelation as aspiring backwoods crime boss Ruth Langmore. Number 3. The threat of violence is constant, with some shocking killings that come out of nowhere. Notwithstanding the surface-level comparisons to Breaking Bad in terms of Marty being corrupted, the true comparison comes from the threat of murder around every corner. Number 2. For a very serious crime drama, there is a real vein of humor that comes from seeing how Marty and Wendy adapt to their circumstances. The quintessential city slickers at the outset, they adapt to their surroundings and learn to let go of their ethics completely in order to survive. The funniest moments come from when the hardened backwoods criminals, sleazy political deal-makers, and even cartel bigwigs shake their heads at how low Marty and Wendy are willing to go. Number 1. Ozark is a thrilling series that lives up to the hype. It even manages to work in truly twisted depictions of marriage counseling, funeral homes, backwoods strip clubs, rural motels, the celebrity chef business, small-town law enforcement, and road rage incidents. Because of the level of intensity, it's not for everyone, but if you can handle all of the tension, you will find the ride to be very exciting and rewarding. Thank you for joining us for this mini episode of the FDH Lounge.